That's a boo. That's a no-no. That is a no-no in drifting. Think.
Tell me he's not missing a spoke.
I'm trying to see. My eyes aren't too good up here.
The right wheel has all the spokes.
If he's drifting on a broken wheel, that'd be phenomenal.
Look at that livery. It looks like a birthday cake.
Right you are.
Right you are, Gary.
I want birthday cake. Anybody birthday today? Any birthdays? I guess not.
Guess not.
As we wait, as the judges deliberate.
The tents are up for grabs, by the way. The tents are up for grabs. Jeff Jones has graciously brought a bunch. Yeah, I waved to Jeff. He's got the cool hat. He brought his own tents just for you guys. It's like 6 or 7 tents. He put them up there. If you guys see a tent with some shade, go ahead and grab it. They're up for grabs. They're not reserved for anybody. Make room. Be courteous. And, stay out of the sun.
So right now, Riley Mercado makes it to top 32. Nanami, she makes it to top 32. Mohan, top 32.
Nice. I'm seeing the mass migration here to the tents. This is what we like to see.
Sam, top 32. As we await for Justin Leonard versus Yoshiki Tani.
And TJ Hunt getting in some more practice.
I don't blame him. He got to make sure that car
sounds good. You know what? It sounds oddly like a Jay-Z from here.
The B58 probably like I would say the newer inline 6 to be granted.
How many liters are those? Is that 3.5?
I think so.
It's a 3.5, right?
What? Oh, we're live?
And we are live. You can catch us on YouTube at HOTPIT Autofest.
You can catch them.
You can catch
me live, baby.
You can catch we on YouTube.
We are Venom. Everybody here.
If you guys get thirsty or hungry, make sure to visit the concessions out back. There's plenty of food, plenty of drinks. Please stay hydrated. We don't need the ambulance coming today and wheeling anybody out.
Oh, I was like, why is this turning up? It's upside down, right? Yes. Okay. It froze. The live stream froze. Great. Good God Almighty. Y'all want some water or anything?
Yes, you guys.
Okay.
Gabby, you're good. Take your time. We just finally got live, so however long you need to get up there.
Hello. We are waiting for the live. For the live. We know what we need right now? We need that call waiting music.
Have you seen that? The meme always all
bro. I'm addicted to the internet. I've been. You looking good, man. You been working out?
No. A beast.
So now he leads. Oh, Yoshiki,
and that looked pretty good there.
Just has to finish. If my boy Yoshiki can finish this run, but Mr. Leonard is coming back. Wow, that car looks phenomenal.
And you know, I think Yoshiki fixed the steering issue that I was seeing last time. I remember last time I was commenting on the front wheel was over centering. And it was getting that weird wobble you get in like an S13 when you need to relocate the steering rack, and it looks like he's figured that out because that wheel is just locked.
That boy feeling himself.
Yeah, Yoshiki Tani with a beautiful lead run in the old Daigo Saito SC430.
Do not fushigi with no jigi. What'd you say? Bro, I got
and that's gonna be a dub for Yoshiki there, assuming we didn't miss any crazy zeros there. You know what I mean? But that was pretty pretty apparent who won that one.
Right. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube live stream. Mr. Loeb 562, faithfully watching every stream that we put on. Right there. I'll always recognize.
562. That's
yes.
right. 562. You know how we do.
Yeah. Is that you? Where are you from?
I'm from Long Beach.
Long Beach. In the house.
All right.
Ooh.
So give it up for Justin Leonard and give it up for Yoshiki Tani, our winner of this knockout death match.
As the judges will.
And he's figuring that thing out, definitely. He's got. I don't see the steering issues that I had the first time. It looked a lot smoother that lead run. I think we're going to see more of Yoshiki Tani this event.
Give it up for Mr. Leonard.
Thank you, Leonard. We appreciate you.
You think that's a VQ or HR? Is it hard to tell?
I can't really. I mean,
they all sound the same.
They all sound the same.
They do all sound the same, Chris Miller. Maybe one day we'll compete in this.
Maybe we will. Is that Sam Magmumi?
I think he gets a
okay, so we're gonna see a buy run from Sam Magmumi. This should be pretty cool. That car makes a ton of power, and he knows how to drive. So
Sam Magmumi in the 412 Motorsports E36.
This should just be a cool showing.
Right. I always find it interesting how they build like competitive drift cars. Ain't got no back end.
You don't need anything back there. That's all a hindrance. I mean, that's just more stuff to hit the wall and break.
That man brought out the vocabulary.
All right, so Sam Magmumi with a buy run.
It's not. I've got it up on the live right now. It's just. Sam Magmumi looking good on him.
Wow, riding the wall, getting that practice in. Not taking it lightly. So he's practicing how he wants to drive. That's how you got to do it.
Yes. I want to see how he does on this last transition.
He's hitting an outer zone. He didn't get the entire outer zone there, but just good enough.
That is beautiful. It's something
Filling the last outer zone.
The art of drifting that I appreciate so much.
It's a beautiful thing. All right, so we will see Sam Magmumi in the top 32. That was a buy run, so all you need to do is complete it, and he over-completed it.
Is he going for another one? Does he chase? Is he chasing buy now?
He's done his buy run. All right, so I think we're going to move right into the top 32, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blaze Potts qualified.
Oh my God, Blaze! No way.
Blaze Potts
qualified first.
It's crazy.
That's right. Show the man some love. He's been getting, I won't say unfair calls, just not the calls he wants. It's been a couple rounds where he got calls where he didn't exactly agree with the call. You never really do when you're the driver, and there's a negative call. But to see him qualify first, that's a statement.
I will say he has probably I'm not gonna cap, one of the favorite cars.
He and the way he drives, man, is
the
just
color, the style, his attitude, real humble dude.
The mustache.
Yes.
Have you seen the mustache?
I talked to this man on Facebook, and he just talks normal.
He's just a normal dude with a cool name and a cool mustache.
Blaze Potts. Chris Miller's a cool name.
Yeah, but there's too many of them.
I've never met another one.
There's another Chris Miller that drifts.
Really?
Yeah, and I know him, and we're friends.
What's he drive?
He drives SC300.
Toyota boy.
And it's a Toyota, and we both have JZs. He has an S15 now.
Okay. Any new cars in your crosshairs lately, or are you just going?
Just the LS400. I just got to throw it together.
Okay.
Have you heard of Rise Fab Shop?
Sounds familiar.
Okay, that's Chris Miller.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Chris Miller with the.
He's actually building Caleb Quanbeck's car right now.
Caleb Quanbeck?
Caleb Quanbeck.
That is a name I haven't heard in eons.
Yeah, he's coming back. He's trying.
Our gun-toting Floridian. It's crazy, like how everybody moves from hobby. It's like we all started either like BMX or skating.
Well, what's crazy about Caleb Quanbeck was he was part of the like TJ Hunt, Adam LZ, like whole crowd, like that whole crowd that started coming into drifting from BMX a couple years ago, and then I don't know, he went on his merry way and did some other things.
He just started he opened a film production.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see him elevate and bring the quality of videography to.
Look at the shirtless dude on the bike.
Who is that?
I don't know, but they look cool.
I think that's Rudy Hansen and Shelly.
Oh, is that Rudy and Shelly?
Yeah.
That looks fun.
Man. Did it freeze? I think it did freeze again. We are having.
What are we doing? Fixing cones?
Can't do anything about it being frozen. We need some Spectrum.
Do we got the tents full or the what do you call those? Easy ups?
Easy ups.
Easy ups
I usually
populated.
just say 10 by 10, 10 by 20. As we are live here.
That's gonna be a cool shot. I already know, Dave. I saw that.
Cool beans. Everybody is.
All right, so we're repainting the lines back on the track just so we have a clear shot of where the drivers are supposed to actually be. Helps you guys also, tell if they're actually on the line, and helps the judges judge.
The first easy ups for spotters. The first two up here.
Okay, so they're telling me the first two easy ups to the right next to the stand, the booth. Those are for the spotters, and the rest are open game.
Nice.
We are right now just on the sponsor.
Okay. I got it.
All right, so we're gonna throw it over to Gary.
August 19th, right?
We're gonna throw it over to Gary and shout out the supporters and sponsors of HOTPIT Autofest. Speaking of HOTPIT Autofest, when's the next round? What is it? August 4th?
August 19th.
August 19th.
August
19th is round 4. HOTPIT Autofest.
Is that and then there's 5th in September, I believe, right?
I believe there's a 5th round, but August 19th would be round 4. So if you want to come out again, August 19th would be the date for the next round.
That'll be nice. And then right now, we'd like to thank Status Racing, Prisma Labs, Action Clutch, TireStacks.com, Renewable Lubricants, J&A Racing Oil, Big Duck Club, Jeff Jones Racing, Big Drift Energy, Flavor Express, K&N Filters, K1 Racing Gear, and Wise Fab. But also, we have our tire sponsors here as well.
We would like to thank Federal Tires, Kenda Tires, Valino, Vitor Tires, Zestino Tires USA, GT Radial, and Nitto for making it possible for our drivers to drive.
Oh, Nitto's out here too?
Nitto is out here as well.
Sheesh. Money in the building right now, everybody.
It's just a lot of I just see a lot of support.
That's
There's a lot of support coming in. Feels good. We're able to do this more. The drivers are able to afford it because they could, they have the help from the tires, which is probably the most expensive thing for us right now.
Tires and oil.
Tires and oil. But luckily, we got the oil companies coming out and showing a lot of love too. We got renewable lubricants.
We got J&A Racing Oil.
J&A Racing Oil. So we're chilling.
I must say, renewable lubricants.
I've been seeing them a lot. I've been seeing them heavily involved in a lot of stuff. Renewable lubricants.
It is cool to see.
It's good when a brand isn't like an enthusiast brand. Where you can tell the brand is run by enthusiasts as well. You know, it's a lot easier to go and spend money on that stuff.
You don't want to support the corporate chumps out there, knocking down buildings, destroying the rec centers out there.
Look at the lineup is all orange cars. We got Kyle Mohan with the orange MX-5, Sandbag Movie with the orange E36, Blaze Potts with the orange FC. What's up with the orange, Gary?
It's just orange. You glad you're here today?
Orange, you glad you're here today?
Boy, zing! It's okay. Who else has a colorful car? Rome?
That guy
Rome?
across the street with the Hummer. That's
That
a
is
colorful car.
Imagine there's a truck here today.
Oh yes, I saw
There's
Driftslayer.
I
I saw Driftslayer. Did he qualify?
Yeah, I think Brian.
Brian Nemo is his name.
Yes, he's here somewhere.
Brian Nemo. I don't see it.
No, he's on this paper. No, he wasn't in a death match. His name was just on the paper. He was 41st. stream is frozen.
And we are back. We are back in the beautiful San Bernardino. It's San Bernardino, are we?
We ain't changed location.
I couldn't say that with a straight face. Anyways, we are back at the beautiful HOTPIT Autofest at the Orange Show Speedway, and we are here to bring you some drifting. The good drifting.
Yes.
The good kind.
What is the wrong kind?
When they go straight.
That's drag racing.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's
okay,
not
so
my kind of drag
Blaze
racing.
Potts should be lining. I see him down there, and I don't know who he's driving against. I'm assuming he's driving against somebody from the deathmatch because they would have been technically the lower qualifiers.
The live is working.
The live is working.
I see people moving. There's a gentleman with the tank top with a comb over.
All right, so Blaze Potts is pulling, and it is. It's a Riley Mercado from the deathmatch.
Versus Blaze Potts.
Riley Mercado and Blaze Potts. This is actually going to be a good battle. I want to see this.
This is the 90s face-off.
This is two street kids. Like, these guys are, they just drive like then the next generation. You know what I'm saying? They're not super old school. They came at the right time to where they just throw down. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Not 20 years ago drifting, but
it's like 5 years ago.
like 10 years ago drifting. You know?
10 years ago?
Yeah, man.
That
I've known Blaze Potts for about 10 years.
Somebody said you guys are so loud.
You're so loud.
Right? Listen here, cowboy. Watch your mouth.
No, we appreciate that, cowboy. We're just setting everything up, so not everything is
Perfect.
Perfect.
I was watching that.
All right, so Blaze Potts in front. Riley Mercado is going to chase, and this is going to be interesting. Both of these guys, like I said, are shredders.
Juan Ibarra going for Riley Mercado. Us personally, we can't take a side, but I'm gonna say keep it simple.
I like both of these guys.
Ooh, Riley Mercado diving into Blaze Potts. Blaze Potts still able to put a little bit of space on him right now as they go into that dip.
And Blaze Potts rode that whole outer bank, which the judges like because there is a touch and go, I think, or a outer zone there that not a lot of people hit.
That is true. And right here, as they get into that last transition, will Riley Mercado be able to stick it to him? Blaze Potts puts just a little bit of
Blaze
space
Potts
on him.
filling all those zones. That's what we want to see. So I just reminded myself of something. So Blaze Potts got knocked out for not filling that zone before.
Is that what happened?
And that just now when I seen him, he extended that longer than I've seen anybody drive today. So he's making sure to fill. He's filling all the zones. So judges, you see that, right?
They can't hear you. They're not paying attention.
Well, it was symbolic.
I understand. Next time they don't see you, let's go out there and run a fade with them.
All right, so Riley Mercado in the lead. Let's see how Blaze Potts does from the chase position. Riley Mercado with a fat flick.
That is crazy. Like he just pretty much like clutch kick initiated
Just clutch kick initiation.
And Blaze Potts.
And you see how he didn't exactly hit that outer zone by that light pole right there. And I think that's what the judges are looking at a lot. Blaze Potts with outer zone.
Coming into this.
Riley Mercado filling that outer zone. Laying on the angle.
Right here, this is where Riley Mercado was lackluster a little bit, but now Blaze Potts.
He seems to have pulled it together. And Blaze Potts right on him.
Can we give style points to Blaze Potts?
So they both did a great job there.
Man's got the sunroof open right now.
The sunroof is open.
Right? Does that cool? You have an FC, right?
Yeah.
Sunroof or no sunroof?
Oh, definitely take the sunroof off.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing. FCs are. Well, he has a V8 in his, but dude, the rotary powered cars are like, it's like having the heater on all the time. All right, so give it up for these guys. Let's see if we have a winner.
Who's here to see Riley Mercado win?
And Blaze Potts gets the win.
Dang, wrong timing, Gary.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right, Gary.
I'm saying.
And at least he made it in. At least Riley Mercado made it to the top 32 because he was a death match. He didn't exactly qualify, and he just went up against the #1 qualifier. So that's a good show. And he did great. I'm sure he was just off by a couple points.
It is good to see.
That was a close battle. That was a close battle.
Borrow this real quick, my boy. As the people in replay land.
The people in replay land.
Watch as Blaze Potts.
Look how Blaze was. Blaze was on him there. And like I said, Blaze filled that first outer zone, and I'm sure the judges are looking at that.
Whose car is this?
That looks to be.
That's Shelly, right? And is that Margaritas?
That's Anton Rykov.
Anton.
It looks like Margaritas Catanidis a little bit, but that's Anton Rykov.
Yes, she. Is that a Jay-Z powered? Is it Javi? Is that Javi Martinez? Must be.
Says it, yeah, well, Anton Rykov versus Javi Martinez.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw Anton Rykov in that same car last time. Or maybe he did a new livery or something.
Maybe. Or maybe you switch cars? My brain is thrown off right now.
So Javi Martinez in the purple S14. Wow, that thing's fast. All right, so I think Anton Rykov will lead us. Javi Martinez in the chase position.
Yes. Yes. Now the question is, how many BMWs will we see today?
I see Josh.
Oh, it's Big Tuna. Hey, hey, you can't do that here. There's kids, big man.
All right, so Anton Rykov.
Ryan,
I love the feint initiations. I'm definitely a fan of feint over e-brake.
same.
It's always style points for me. Not exactly filling that outer zone, so a lot of drivers miss that.
It is looking.
I want to
good
see.
right
I want to see how
now.
the judges. I want to see how the judges.
This is
How they're
definitely
feeling that. You know, he
one of
missed
the
that outer
better
zone as
battles.
well.
As they come into that last outer zone, they look
So
good.
filling the last outer zone, Anton Rykov really smooth, nice aggressive lead, but he didn't fill all the outer zones. We're gonna have to see if Javi Martinez does a better job at that, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna play into who takes the win. Ace hot.
It's just a little bit, not too bad. Riley did great.
Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. There's people selling umbrellas back there in the vendors. If you guys want to get some shade, you can find some umbrellas at the Prisma Lab booth. So Javi Martinez out front. Wow, that car is fast. See him ripping through the tires.
That man is trying to do his best.
And man, just another. So he missed that outer zone as well. So I want to see if that plays into their. They both missed the outer zone. So now it's just going to be lead versus lead, chase versus chase. And Anton Rykov having trouble out back.
Where is he going?
Oh, that was almost bad. Yeah, Anton's having a little bit of trouble getting that thing going the right direction.
I think he's a bit lost.
He might have broken axle or something like that, but yeah, that thing was bouncing around.
Safe to say, we know who got that one.
I think Javi Martinez safely secured that. Something must have happened with Anton Rykov, or he was just offline, or maybe he got lost in the smoke.
Give it up for these two competitors, everybody. Putting on a good show in the heat. But hopefully it pays off as we await for the judges to see.
I think we know. We've had some pretty apparent battles. It's not.
Yeah. It's not.
These are pretty easy to call here. Javi Martinez gets the win.
Borrow that pen real quick.
I do.
Okay, I'm just.
Ryan,
How's it going?
Mr. Ryan Little is in the house. Ryan, say what's up to the crowd.
What's going on, everybody?
How you liking the show so far, Ryan? What do you think of these guys?
It's really hot out here, but from all the driving I've seen so far, I think these guys are hungry and they're pushing it. So it's exciting to see. Home track for us out here for the SoCal guys that have been around for a while. So awesome.
You started here, didn't you?
Yeah, my first events were here. I learned how to drive right here in that parking lot in the casino over there, and then we graduated over here.
Wow. Apparently, Ryan Literal is a big fan of HOTPIT Autofest.
Is he?
All right. Yes, right you are, Gary.
I'm like out of breath just walking up the stairs.
Dude, those stairs are fierce, right?
Dude, the stairs, it's just so hot and sweaty.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, so what do we got? We got DJ Stepsad and Austin Kriegel coming up next. Man, I swear these guys have battled before a few times.
They have.
Haven't they?
Seems like
They seem like they match up a lot.
somewhere always in the event these two end up together, which is crazy to
So
see.
Austin Blitz Kriegel in the white S14. DJ Stepsad in the milky-looking Boba 350Z.
Don't y'all have a boba spray?
We do have a Boba spray. You can go buy it at Prisma Lab right now.
Is it down there, downstairs?
32 ounces of ceramic, or hybrid ceramic, UVA protectant, quick detailer. Hey, I see you guys getting practice in there. We're supposed to be driving.
You thirsty?
I don't get well.
I saw you look back.
Yeah.
You want water?
Yeah, I already killed mine.
Water? Okay.
I'll borrow one of them.
So DJ Stepsad looks like he's going to lead us. Austin Blitz Kriegel will give chase
Why they call him Blitz Kriegel?
because it's a cool name.
Does he have Blitz?
His name's Kriegel.
What?
His name's Kriegel.
we sit here,
So DJ Stubstad out front.
Austin Krieger will follow.
These are similar powered cars, I believe.
The way it's looking as he's riding that wall.
Oh, wow. And just missed that out. Just missed that out of zone. Austin Kriegel a little deep. Oh, he had to dive in there and lost a little bit of angle. It's not exactly a straight, and you lose some points for that, but if it's during a transition like that, you got a little bit of leeway. So DJ Stubstad filling all the outer zones. Austin Kriegel trying to keep up.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't bad. I think he was a little offline. He overshot that first that first bank, and it kind of threw him offline just a little bit, but he caught up.
Maybe it's the heat, the smoke, but there's been a lot.
It's got. You know what? I just thought it's got to be so hot inside the cars.
It has to be.
They're probably not even thinking straight.
Bro, I drove here in a car with no AC and all engine heat.
I've driven events that were this hot, and you can't think straight when you're in the car.
It should be illegal to throw it.
It's part of. I think that's part of professional driving, though. Is it kind of it shows like your level of skill and resilience. If you can actually drive in heat like this and weather like this, I mean, you're a force to be reckoned with, right?
I would hope so. At this point, it's just a mental battle of like, do I really want to drive or not?
No.
You could have just stayed home.
Not.
Watch. We have a couple drivers up here that chose not to drive because they're like, I'm not.
Because it's just that hot. All right, so Austin Bliss Kriegel is going to give us lead. DJ Stubstad and Chase.
This will be interesting to see if DJ Stubstad will do the same thing that Austin Kriegel did earlier. As they are off, the white S14 looking
so nice
good.
Little smooth feint entry.
Ooh.
DJ Stubstad right into the door.
There we go. Now this is a part right
he's diving
here.
a little more. So you see they're just missing that outer zone. You see that orange cone there, Gary?
Oh.
You see that orange cone?
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. I believe that's the end of the first outer zone, and nobody's touching it. And what happened to DJ Stubstad? We had a shutdown?
He had to check his equipment. The DJ's not playing music right now.
Oh, no. That's not good from DJ Stubstad. This might be a technical win for Austin Kriegel.
I mean, he finished.
He did finish.
Ain't no technical. He
in beautiful fashion.
Oh, boy over there thinking about how hot it is right now. But it's only fair. It is only fair that we wait to see what the judges say. Because for all we know,
I didn't get to see what happened.
Kind of right here down this where that dip is, he kind of just
maybe it's just too hot. I wonder if some of the cars are overheating. Maybe they're not tuned for this atmosphere. Some of these guys come from out of state where I don't believe it even gets to 100. So that's got to come into play.
Just a little bit, but he's been here multiple times in the heat.
Never been this hot, Gary.
Has it never?
Never been this hot.
Do you know something to Chris Miller? It has been a year, that Hot Pit Autofest. To the day, it's been an event now.
Really?
A whole year.
A whole year. We've been doing this for a year?
A year.
Wow. Look at us. Who would have thought?
Two men came into the building for this race.
No word on what's going on with DJ Stubstad. Austin Kriegel is looking healthy.
Austin.
And Austin Kriegel gets the win. DJ Stubstad, we might need do we need a tow? Do we need the tow truck?
I think we need some milk.
And some milk.
What flavor?
Give it up for Austin Kriegel!
Right? Is that a Jay-Z?
That's definitely a Jay-Z.
Definitely a Jay-Z.
The one kind, I think.
Can you tell the difference between the 1 and the 2?
I can tell the difference between a 1 and a 2J depending on if they both have 3-inch exhaust and stuff. Like some people do weird stuff like 4-inch exhaust. Then it's kind of, I don't know, 1J could sound like a 2J. A little off. But definitely there's a difference between the sound. They sound totally different.
Is Mr. Literal was himself the self-proclaimed RB General?
Yeah. His car's working now.
Oh my goodness!
You're an RB guy yourself, aren't you?
I am an RB guy.
You've seized one up, haven't you?
You're just gonna keep rubbing that in. But yes, I have seized one up. But I must say,
have you ever seized up a Jay-Z?
I don't.
Me neither.
I don't want to. Does your car even work?
Yeah.
I drove my car here. Where's your car?
It works.
It works in the driveway?
It works in the driveway because it's not registered. Because you have to register it.
That's right. If you need your car registered out of state, come see Gary King Jr. For a small fee, I can help you out with your small needs.
Maybe I do live in Arizona. Who knows?
None of my business.
We should be moving on to another battle once we get DJ out of here. It looks like he can't move under his own power. We may have to get the tow truck out here for some intervention.
Wesley Stump versus Rome Sharpens. Which one's Wesley Stump? That sounds so familiar. S chassis or BMW?
I couldn't tell you. All right, so do we have word on what we're gonna do with this car on track? Do we have a tow truck available?
Yeah, that's on the way. He just lost power.
Oh,
Okay, so we heard that we got word that DJ Stubbsad's car shut off. He did have a loss of power, and we have the flatbed on the way to get him off track. And we're gonna move into Rome Charpentier and Wesley Stump after this.
I can't do that. I'll get the angle test.
You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind. 'Cause I'll be on the way. You know I'll be on the way. Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I'll be on the way. I'm on the way. On the way. Yeah, on the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Smile, boys, and suck it in.
Hey, it's just a day. He's out there having a blast.
There's way too many cameras around for that.
I feel you. I don't want to see my chunky
So
self
it is
either.
Yoshiki Tiny.
Yep, we guessed it. I guess they're just filling them in by order.
So Yoshiki Tiny is going to be our competitor for Josh Stewart. This is Josh Stewart, right?
Yes. Josh Stewart in the vet.
In the vet.
He was at
Yoshiki
the.
Tiny in the SC430.
Is this still a Sora in Japan?
I believe so.
Okay. Thank you. Oh. Oh yeah, there you go. Stay. While we wait, we hydrate.
I can barely feel that thing over here.
The ice does smell bad.
Woo! And they're off. They're off.
All right, so Josh Stewart in the lead.
Yoshiki Tani following.
Yoshiki Tiny will follow. Josh Stewart, nice high line on the bank. See if he hits that outer zone, and he just touches it.
There he goes.
So that's going to be huge. That's going to play huge into the score, I promise you.
Right now, I'm just impressed that Yoshiki is able to get through this course, and I can actually see what he is capable
Oh,
of.
no, lost in the smoke just a little bit.
But he's still on course.
Still on course.
Josh Stewart.
Shallowed up just a bit. All right, so Josh Stewart with a nice lead run, and Yoshiki Tiny kept it together in the chase.
Is
A
there
little bobble here and there, but overall, decent run.
Chris Miller, for the people that don't know, is there a formula throwing more smoke at your opponent?
Well, it not really a formula. It could be a form. It could be a tactic. I mean, if you left foot brake at a certain corner and you dig out of it and just smoke screen them, I mean, yeah, that's definitely beneficial for you. It's kind of a butthead move, but
I mean, it's a part of the game, right?
it's part of the game.
Yoshiki Tani leading, Josh Stewart following. Josh Stewart giving him a little bit of space.
So Yoshiki Tani not so high up the bank, but let's see if he hits the outer zone and he just misses it. That's going to play into the score huge because I know the judges love their outer zones, especially that one over there.
That is the one that'll be.
That's the one that'll kill you.
Now let's see.
And Yoshiki Tani getting that second to last outer zone.
Josh Stewart gave him a little space, getting right back up on him, but at a safe distance. Yoshiki
And good
Tani.
proximity from Josh Stewart.
There they go. Give it up for him, people. Give it up for them.
Good. That was good proximity right there. Josh Stewart was right on his tail, and Yoshiki wasn't exactly the easiest. That wasn't the best lead run to chase. So the fact that he was chasing him pretty close is pretty impressive.
Let's put into consideration every time he's driven this event, he's had some technical errors.
Some small errors, but he's getting it together. I mean, that was Yoshiki Tani's driving today was a whole lot better than the last event, and I think it's just going to keep getting better and better each event. All right, so we're going to go to the judges, let them deliberate, and I believe I made the correct call.
I think so. Unfortunately,
so.
only one man with the two-door.
Yeah, unfortunately for Yoshiki Tani, Josh Stewart gets the win.
Good job, Josh Stewart. Good job, Mr. Yoshiki. Very proud of you.
But Yoshiki, like I said, man, every event, he's just getting closer and closer to hammering that thing. It's got to be a tough car to drive. I know it's tough to drive.
I'm interested to see the next battle going on. Jason Kim versus Spencer White.
Spencer White and Jason Kim.
One of our underdogs versus the gatekeeper of SoCal.
The gatekeeper of SoCal.
I feel like Jason sits at the top of the SoCal drift with like a time, like a
Right.
urn, like Paul Bearer. As we sit here and we wait, thank you everybody for coming out to Hot Pit Autofest.
Are you sure? Okay, thank you. And the beautiful Jason Chow from Prisma Lab and NRG is going to bring us a fan, Gary.
Oh my goodness, Jason.
An industrial fan, the good kind.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so Josh Stewart takes the win. So I'm telling you, if you can hear me and you're a driver, hit that first outer zone. Trust me, hit that first outer zone. The judges love that zone, and if you miss it, they dock you big time. It's a whole outer zone. I know it's a small little zone, but it's an outer zone, and you want to touch it.
The real question is, will they be able to touch it? Move it, motivated to do something. Everybody's getting cooked up here. It literally feels like we are in a furnace. It's so hot, the spider webs are melting up here. I am just getting cooked. I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wait for a little more shade too. It's about to be shade.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Seems to be a bit of. It seems to be a bit of a spill down on the track right now as the track team is currently cleaning up everything. Give it up to the track team, everybody, keeping everybody right on course. Those lines are aligning. The oil spill is getting cleaned up as the sun slowly sets. Is that another fire? Ain't no way it's another fire in the distance. I hope just a semi-truck smoke. But as we sit here and wait, thank you everybody for coming. We are in the midst of the top 32, almost through the left side of this bracket. So right now, to give you guys a insight of what's going on, we got Potts moving on to top 16, Javi Martinez moving to top 16, Austin Kriegel, Rome Charpentier, Josh Stewart, as we await the next battle.
I think Spencer broke.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That, so if he needs one, that's the extra one, but I don't think so.
We'll be right back right now as we wait to see what is going on, and just wait to see what's going on.
I can't do that. I'll go cancel.
Smile, boys, and suck it in.
Hey, just a day.
Do it.
He's out there having a blast.
There's way too many cameras around for that.
T is the higher of the two.
Yeah, Nanami Tsukamoto is gonna chase, but she's eager to go.
Let's see.
And
She's
man,
got
Mason,
the pace.
he does those big old long flicks. I mean, feints. I love it. Let's see if he hits that outer zone. It's a touch and go, and he does. That's going to be huge for his score.
He was listening to Chris Miller's
He was
tips.
listening to Chris Miller. And wow, look at Nanami throwing it to angle a little early.
Couple
Mason
cones
taking out some
hit.
cones.
Oh,
And Nanami's kind of, if there was a wall on the track there, she would have hit the wall.
but he's not giving up.
Josh Mason filling all the outer zones. Nanami
For people,
not giving him an inch.
for
So
people that don't know, Josh Mason did crash his car earlier this year and was able to put it back together.
that car?
Yes, that same car.
Oh, wow. Doesn't look very crashed to me.
That's what I'm saying. The wonders of removable body panels and good structure.
And
Get to stepping. Get to stepping.
Slobber knocking.
Ryan Little up here to show us. Move it back. Is it too loud?
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss. All right, Miss Tahiti, I appreciate you.
see, we're having a conflict though because you need to be that close for them to hear it.
I don't run the technicalities.
You know
here.
what? How about we have Nanami Tsukamoto give chase and Josh Mason? Give lead and Josh Mason chase. How about that?
I like that.
How about we go to the
better.
battle?
I like that a lot better.
So that's a pretty stock-looking 180SX. Can't have too much power because I can see.
Don't
how
let
it's
these
driving.
Japanese people fool you. That car faster than it looked, Chris.
I
Miller.
doubt it. That's probably a 350 horsepower car.
That's what she wants you to think. That's what she wants you to
It's probably
think.
an SR on a T28.
Think so? Disco Potato out there?
No, it's Disco Potato SR Max. It comes from Japan. That's typically it's kind of the.
We'll see. She got the Freedom riding up that backside of the car.
And a nice little feint entry. High on the wall. Let's see if she hits that outer zone. She doesn't hit the touch and go. Josh Mason with a little bit of contact.
We hit the codes on the other side. Oh, that side skirt might come off, or will it stay on? Right now, it depends if Josh Mason wants to send her to Bank of America for a financial loan.
And it looks
on
like-
a Japanese side skirt.
It looks like Josh Mason is having trouble keeping that thing tame behind the slower 180SX, but
He maintains
does a good job.
Good job, though.
Give it up for Josh Mason and Nanami Tsukamoto.
Hold on, he don't have his window down. That's crazy. I know he getting cooked.
I don't think that's a window. I think it stays up all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, he's taking like 20 minutes though.
I can't go at
All right, so who thinks Josh Mason got it in the what is that, gray, blue,
E92.
E92?
Where the hell do you see blue at?
Nardo Gray, son.
Nardo Gray.
Or Nanami Tsukamoto in the 180SX.
Nardo Gray, son. Oh,
And Josh Mason gets the win.
That car looks so intimidating. You know what I found out from Brian?
Look at all these
Stockel?
umbrellas out here.
Nardo
I feel like
Gray
everybody took the advice.
made popular by Audi somehow.
What? Nardo Gray?
Yeah, Nardo Gray was the first color made from Audi. And everybody trickled down.
Huh. It looks like Scion Cement Gray. To me.
How about Battleship Gray?
How about Battleship Gray?
You know?
That's Scion Cement Gray. I bet.
I don't know. I don't
Put
own
five
a
on it.
Scion. I don't know about Toyota's
It's
lineage.
a cheaper paint.
Do you own an Audi?
Huh?
Do you own an
No,
Audi?
I found out from an Audi enthusiast.
God.
Yes.
All makes sense.
Wow, we have fan. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yes. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it just dropped 10 degrees in here.
It did. Now, if everybody could stop existing in this room, so it can cool down.
All right, so I think we're going to move on to the next battle.
Oh, you brought a brand new fan. Hey, the NRG got money like that? Y'all buying brand new fans from Home Depot?
You gotta cut some budget, you know?
All right, so the next battle will be Brandon Wicknick. Nice. Brandon Wicknick and Tarek Steele. So I wonder if Tarek Steele and Clee Steele are related. We got two Steels here.
Is this STEAL or STEL?
It's two STEELE.
No, it's not the same steel. Is it?
looks
No,
the
it
same to me.
is.
It looks the same to me.
It is. Let me borrow that. Dang. That's
So I wonder if Clee and Tarek are related. They both have interesting names.
Ain't no way the daddy out here drifting.
I heard there's a father and son team.
Oh, really? That'd be cool.
I don't know if that's him.
Is Ryan Little giving us clues that he's having a child?
No, don't put that in the universe.
Don't put that in the universe.
Don't put that in the universe.
That is right. I am wishing children upon Ryan Little right now. Ooh.
All right, so we got Tarek Steele and Brandon Wicknick pulling on the track now. A couple of S chassis. Oh my God, is that a Koki?
I think so.
Or is that
I think an S15 front.
S15 front?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's S15 front. Oh, that's an S15.
Is it? No, it's an S14.
Oh, is
You
it?
talk about-
Oh,
you
it's a
talk about the
14.
quarter window.
It's a 14.
I know a little Nissan or something myself.
A little bit.
You smell nice.
I mean, I just showered.
It is.
I mean, showers don't last long around
I'm
here.
learning in the drift community, hygiene is questionable. Some of y'all are, my God, need degree sponsorships. Right guard, some coming here smelling like, oh wait.
You need a degree.
That'd be a good
That would be
look.
tight.
That'd be a good look and a good smell.
All right, so Brandon Wicknick's gonna give us a lead. Tarek Steele is gonna chase. I have not seen that car before. It looks like an S14.5.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, because he does have the rear?
Yeah,
He's got the rear,
He
too.
has the rear in the front. That is.
All right, so Brandon Wicknick, big flick out front.
Oh, Brandon Whitney was the guy they put through the paces last.
Oh, he's riding the wall.
Oh, bro, what are you
Hits
doing?
the touch and just getting into the touch and go. Good transition into the outer zone. Tarek diving in, closing the proximity a little bit. Second outer zone. Brandon Wicknick fills it perfectly. Smooth transition. This is what we want to see from Brandon here. Now, little lacking on the last outer zone.
That is what I like to see.
Little lacking on the last outer zone, but overall great run
Last
from
time
Brandon.
we hear Brandon Whitnick went through 45 one more time.
He
until
did.
The car failed.
He did have about. It was 9 one more time or 7 one more time.
That was 7 too many to me.
I really like his driving style. Though. It's just super smooth.
He's
Kinda
so
just put it right where he needed it to. Other than that last outer zone,
But he's
I mean,
he's aggressive too. He's
Yeah.
aggressive too.
Yeah, I look forward to
smooth
seeing
and
him chase
aggressive.
right now.
Yeah, smooth and aggressive. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. So Tarek, and I haven't seen that car yet. Don't know how fast it is, but gonna go ahead and say Brandon Wicknick's gonna put it on.
Yeah, Brandon Whitnick's definitely a seasoned competitor here. So
Looks like the car's getting a little hot.
it's more than hot.
Tarek's car is
blood
getting-
on fire.
We have some issues. You think
It's coming from the front.
So do you just throw down your run or do you call it 5?
You know what? YOLO that shit.
Yeah.
Send it. Let the sponsors know. Like, I will burn alive for your money.
I need some renewable lubricants after this.
Right? He gonna need a lot more lubricants in that car. He gonna have to lubricate that.
All right, so Tarek Steele out front. See if that car is good enough to lead. All right, so temps are down.
Right? Just enough.
Maybe it just boiled over real quick.
Probably. Brandon
So
Whitnick,
feint entry, not as aggressive, but
Brandon Whitnick
okay.
playing it safe a little
Tarek
bit.
not so high on the bank,
Just watching.
just
Brandon
getting around the
Whitnick.
track.
As long as Mr. Whitnick can keep it together.
There we go. Let her rip. Oh, that's dropped a couple tires. Oh my goodness.
What is it?
So it sounds like that thing's got something in
It
it.
got something in it.
It's got something in
got
it.
a monster in there.
But maybe the turbo's too big, or maybe the timing isn't aggressive enough to get him into that power band when he needs to be, because it seemed a little slower on the track until he got into it, and then it took off and ripped. So
Yeah, and it looked like his lead run was pretty decent, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, I don't think it's enough to take out Brandon.
yeah, no,
Brandon
yeah.
was just composed. and
Brandon's
did
more
what he needed to
consistent.
do.
Brandon was more consistent, and I mean, he hit more of the outer zones, and yeah, we go ahead and say it. I think Brandon got it, but we have to let the judges deliberate.
Is it weird that I find S13 coupes attractive?
No, they're super good.
No,
That's
good.
like the most attractive S
Do
chassis.
you like one?
Brandon Wicknick gets the win.
Pop-ups.
You like pop-ups?
Yes.
I think they both. I think they both have like there's certain quirks that make them sick. I don't think you can really go wrong either way.
Just a good kid. Look at them showboating.
That's right. That's all love. It's all love over here.
Yeah.
You see that car? That car's got something in it.
Probably a V8. It's got to have a V8.
Just the power band just doesn't. It just didn't seem like it. You know what I mean?
Probably some
Wasn't
like some
clicking.
little gremlins.
Could be gearing. Could be gearing. Okay, so Wicknick gets the win. we are going to move on to the other side of the bracket, to the second half of our top 32.
This Dustin Farrell versus Kyle Mohan. Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to move on to Dustin Farrell. I think he's going to go against Kyle Mohan. That would make the most sense. And wow, Dustin Farrell qualified second.
Wow.
So we got two of the OGs, Blaze Potts, Dustin Farrell. These guys qualified super high. That's good to see. Versus, I mean, there's FD guys, there's FD drivers out here. To see two of the locals. Well, Blaze Potts isn't local, but to see two relatively pro-am grassroots drivers qualify the highest is kind of good to see.
There's no scrubs out here.
Okay, so it is going to be Mohan, Dustin Farrell versus Kyle Mohan. That car, Dustin Farrell's car is it looks like a street.
Yes.
It looks like a street car, but that thing's built.
They're perfect. That color combination. That's color.
And you know what? I said this last time too. His car it's got to be inspired by Ryan Littrell's car.
That's what I was thinking.
It has to be.
Didn't one of
He has the roof. He has the roof, the lattice roof. You know what I'm saying?
Sick. I like his car.
Yeah, it's real nice.
the literal spec S chassis.
So Kyle Mohan's gonna chase.
Looking good. I like it.
Yeah, it looks real good. So Kyle Mohan's gonna give chase. Imagine having that big giant turbo rotary behind you, bro.
Just looking
And
at
Kyle's
you.
a seasoned pro.
And Kyle's a seasoned pro.
He won one of these.
He won. He did. So Dustin Farrell generally does pretty good, but he doesn't usually drive against the FD drivers. Let's see this. Oh, fat flick from Dustin Farrell. That's what we like to see.
Look at Kyle Mohan.
Dustin Farrell riding the wall. He's gonna hit the outer zone. Yes, he does. That was real clean. Fat transition into the third outer zone, and man, he is kind of putting a gap on Kyle.
This is probably one of the best runs I've seen today so far.
Love to see it from Dustin Farrell, filling every outer zone you possibly can. That might have been, and that's why he qualified second. That's
You hear
why
people
Dustin
over
Farrell
there
qualified
clapping?
second. Give it up for Dustin Farrell. He just showed us how this lap is supposed to be done, how this track is supposed to be done. Dustin Farrell with a beautiful lead.
Not to like. Car looks awesome. You put it everywhere you wanted to. Drove it hard, aggressively. Put gap on Kyle there in the chase.
Yeah, he got bingo.
Awesome.
Bingo.
But don't
Awesome.
forget, it's still, he has one more run. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and he's driving against an seasoned FD driver. So, but bravo from Dustin Farrell. That was amazing to watch.
I don't want to play devil's advocate. If Kyle's engine was in a different chassis, that wasn't a Mazda.
That's not a bad chassis, but I will agree with you there.
That's what I've always wondered.
That's not a bad chassis for a Mazda.
Yeah.
But that's not saying much.
But like, if you put that in
Coming
an
from
FC,
a Mazda guy.
like if you put that engine in an FC, would it perform better than a Miata?
You know what? I honestly do think so. Yeah, I honestly do think so. FC's our trailing arm. Yeah, exactly. So, Kyle Mohan in the lead, and Dustin Farrell. I want to see this because I know that lead car is really fast. Let's see if
Kyle's
Dustin.
been whomping all
I want to see
day.
if Dustin can keep that proximity with the faster car in front of it. It's got like 500 horsepower difference.
I don't think that man's not worried at all. Look, he is.
Oh, he's on him. Look at that boy! Dustin dive in.
That is what.
And Kyle Mohan hits the outer zone as well. So we got a pretty even battle here.
Dustin Farrell is not letting up.
Oh, Dustin diving in again.
It's me, your neighbor. I'm here to borrow some sugar, and guess what? I see you don't have any, but I'll take something else.
That is right, Dustin Farrell.
That is
Just hanging out. Oh my goodness! Give it up for these drivers.
I want.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Can we watch that again?
That was awesome.
Can we watch that again?
It's up right here.
Run it back, please.
Look at this replay, y'all. If y'all at home, look at this. Oh, this is the first run? Nope. No, this is the first one.
one. That just happened.
Yeah. Was it? No, because
Wow.
no, Dustin
No,
was.
that's
That's
right.
the first run.
That's
This is Dustin Farrell's lead.
I want aliens to
Wow.
come down here and see, like, that's drifting, aliens.
Yeah.
That's drifting.
If you guys are watching now,
My boy Blinkborg, if you out there, bless your boy with an RB30 real
yeah,
quick.
Kleborp.
Right?
All right, so let's line these guys up. I can't call that one. That was an amazing battle.
Boy, are you Ray Charles? He could see that.
Listen, you don't know what the judges saw. There's that looked amazing, but we don't know if he,
Fully on the
there's
judges.
points to be had. All right. So we're gonna let the judges decide. We are not the judges. We just announced this stuff.
That is
okay?
true. That
Look
is
at
very
Dustin
true.
Farrell's pumped in there.
That-
That's right. Give it up for Dustin Farrell and Kyle Mohan.
Is Kyle Mohan's car crying? Dustin Farrell gets the win.
Dustin Farrell gets the win.
Boy,
Look at that thing. Oh, that thing just lights him up too.
I wouldn't take that if I was Kyle personally.
Oh, he's pumped. Let's go, Dustin Farrell.
I am happy.
That feels good right there. He knows
Moore
what he
has
just did.
knocked out.
Yeah.
He knows what he just did.
Damn.
Letting them know, man. I mean, when you have an opportunity like that,
You gotta let him know.
You gotta seize it, man. You gotta seize it.
Gotta let him know. Man, I'm proud of that guy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see the elevation and how people's game are changing through the season of Hot Pit, and like
Man, these drivers are getting good.
the matchups are
They're getting used to this track. They've driven this track 4 or 5 times now, some of them, and it's showing.
That is, the layout may be different, but the hearts of the drivers are the same.
Man, I know he's gonna go celebrate.
We have been here joined by Mr. Ryan Little
Got
himself,
guest
of honor.
announcer Ryan Literal is with us.
I'm just hanging out.
Man, that was it's good, right? We're about to see one of the most unique drift vehicles in
All
a
of
competitive all of
Yeah.
competitive drifting. There's only a few of these, and here he comes right now. Yes, that is an X Runner. That is a Toyota pickup truck, and yes, he drifts it.
Toyota.
A Toyota
We
pickup
make it
truck.
Easy for you.
It's one of the weirdest things to watch, but it's so cool.
You see that beautiful Booty Hustlers banner on the back of that X Runner right
it
there?
makes it really hard because the wheelbase is so long.
The wheelbase.
It's not something that you would get to drive with and anticipate the transition chasing something like that every day.
Oh yeah, it's got to be confusing being behind that and trying to guess when it's gonna do, its thing when you're used to being behind something that's 3 feet shorter.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now
So,
we have Byron
it
versus.
it doesn't look crazy yet, but wait until a car's next to that thing, and I hope he drives against a Miata because that would be hilarious.
Well, there's no more Miatas. Kyle's knocked out,
Oh,
unfortunately.
all right, so Brian Nemo is he gonna battle By?
yeah, By beat Jason Kim. Will he beat
So By
Brian?
did beat Jason Kim. Will he beat Brian Nemo?
As-
And he loves to tap. He loves to tap that tailgate on the wall.
Byron is just beating up the competitors today.
No, you're gonna see him watch. By the end of the day, that backhand's gonna be beat up. He does it all the time.
How much do you think it costs for a new whatever?
I don't know what parts go into that thing. I don't know what he has to replace. I mean, it's a truck, so it's got to be built pretty robust. It could probably handle a good amount of power.
Is that a cooler in the back?
He's got a cooler in the
That's
back.
pretty cool. No pun intended.
All right, so that is one of the most unique drift cars in all competitive drifting. Brian Nemo, Drift Slayer in the Booty Hustlers X Runner.
He also owns an axe throwing business.
Oh yes, if you're into axe throwing, he does own if you're into axe throwing, you want to support a drifter, one of our own, hit up Axe Slayer's Throw House. He has his own axe throwing warehouse where you can go and pretty much pretend to be a Viking.
It's really fun.
It's pretty cool.
I can confidently say everybody here has at least 2 or 3 jobs to support this hobby.
Yes, yeah. None of us have one job. I just got paid by my other job 5 minutes ago,
Jesus Christ.
and this is a job as well. It's the only way we can support it, right, Gary?
Man, I would have known my RBs don't work.
Look at that crowd, Gary. All these guys are dealing with the heat just so they can watch some drifting. That's cool.
My oil people, never take your car to an oil change spot or they'll strip your oil pan like they did me. Learn your lesson. Change your own oil. I thought I was helping the community, doing a favor for the one time. And let's give a big shout out to the beautiful sponsors that help us at this event. Status Racing, Prisma Labs, Action Clutch, TireStacks.com, Renewable Lubricants, J&A Racing Oil, Big Duck Club, Jeff Jones Racing, Big Drift Energy, Flavor Express, Canon Filters, K1 Race Suits, and WiseFab.
And we also want to thank our active tire brands, Federal Tires, Kenda Tires, Valino, Vitor Tires, Zestino Tires USA, GT Radio, and Nitto. Thank you guys for making this possible.
I just got a mean cramp in my calf. Oh, this is interesting. We have a teammate battle.
Is this a teammate battle?
Brady Willenbrink
Oh,
versus Jake Gonzalez.
they are battling. That's funny. They told me that when I first got here.
Brady in a stock M3 E46 versus a JZ
See,
S13.
so this is a bittersweet battle because one, it kind of sucks because one of your buddies has to, your friends, one of you guys has to lose. But the sweet part is that guarantees that one of you guys makes it into the top 16. So there's something to celebrate either way.
But also the cool thing is you can put on a great show because you know the driver.
And when you know the guy you're driving with, you could drive that much harder. So
we've got, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to just say we've got a great level of competition here, almost like a James Dean, Peter Vincent type thing, hopefully.
So Jake Gonzalez and Brady Willenbrink.
A lot of BMW versus Nissan matchups.
It's usually how it goes at HOTPIT Autofest.
There we go. As they're off.
So the wrap shop S13 out front. Nice little flick. Could be higher on the bank.
Just a little bit.
With a shutdown.
He's trying to straighten out, get that car figured out a little bit.
So not exactly what we want out of that E46 there.
But Jake Gonzalez making a lot of improvement this season. Oh, what is going on right here, buddy?
Oh,
what? Huh?
And lost. So we.
Well, how does that work?
Okay, well, you're not allowed. You're not supposed to pass. So I think that's a 0 for him for passing on accident. I think they just got it. They just got lost in the sauce. Probably a little excited. All right, so we're gonna switch it up. Brady is gonna give us lead.
Jake will follow.
Jake's gonna follow. Yeah, I think they just got lost in the sauce. The track, it is a new layout. And like I heard they only got a couple laps of practice, so could have just been a confusion thing.
Dang, I'm not the only one who got their oil pan stripped. It's okay. I feel you, my boy. I'm not gonna name names. All I'm gonna say is I learned my lesson.
Wait, so you got an oil change and they stripped your oil pan?
They stripped they cross-threaded my pan.
What's wrong with those?
They weren't paying attention. They cross-threaded the drain bolt.
Why is it a common thing?
It is
it
not?
It can happen in any oil change.
Yeah,
Some
okay.
idiot
Just some dummy.
Some idiot.
You big goof.
All right, so Brady Willenbrink out front. He's going to line it up for a feint entry.
What is, huh?
It looks like he's down on power or something. It's something's off here.
Something ain't right here.
Something ain't right. Hold up. Yeah, just something's not right. It could be the heat getting to the car. It's giving me limp mode vibes.
Just reset. Unplug it for 10 seconds.
Yeah. You got to put that thing on rice. Put that thing in rice, Brady.
Do the Germans eat rice?
I think even he's trying to figure it out. He's like, what's this thing doing right now?
He's probably. You know what the crappy thing is about cars?
He's down on power for sure. I can tell.
Your car could work all year and then it won't work this day.
The moment you need it to work.
Performance anxiety.
So hot today too, man.
It's just so hot.
It's so brutal.
How did dirt get on the track?
I don't know how dirt.
Am I high or was there always dirt on the track?
That's
we're in the desert.
Yeah. So
They had the Monster Jam here, right?
Yeah.
Is that left over from that or something?
Probably.
Looks like there was some dirt.
So I do think that with the stock cars, like the more stock cars, some of these guys have swaps and tunes and with standalone ECUs. I think the guys with the swaps and the standalone ECUs are going to do a whole lot better out here on the heat, whereas an OEM style car with a stock-ish motor would be more prone to issues in the heat, just as a stock car would. They're not modified as much. It's not tuned to the.
And Jake Gonzalez gets
the win. Make it official. But the stock cars, they're kind of dealing with the stock tune, and they can only go so far. They can only do so much. Give it up for Jake Gonzalez.
Jake, good job, Jake.
Okay, so his car works.
So are all these coupes Jay-Z?
Most of them are, yeah.
Ryan Little, when are you going to send one of your teammates down here in the RB to represent us?
I don't know. There's not too many of us, bro.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of you guys left.
Not too many.
It looks like I'll have to join the fight.
It looks like you put an LS in R34, bro.
That's for different reason.
You already gave up before it even got good.
There's
bro.
difference between honor and giving up.
That's sacrilege.
Yeah, that I did it for family.
I saw the story, man. Your grandfather was stoked.
Just know I got another Skyline cooking up some Nissan nonsense.
Is this Margaritas Catsanitas, the funnest name to say in drifting?
Margaritas Cantonitas versus Shelly
The
Henson.
Greek doctor himself.
Is he really a doctor?
I believe so. I mean, he's got a nice car, so that's got to be really hard to afford.
There's like 10 E46s out here.
Yeah, but look at that one.
It looked like the red one that shut down earlier.
So Shelly Hansen, that's Shelly Hansen over there. Shelly Hansen versus Margaritas Catanese. This is gonna be a good battle. That's one of the most aggressive female drivers we have in the series.
Our second woman driver today.
Our second woman driver today.
And last event, her and her husband went at it.
And there are 3 women here driving.
There's one, the 350Z, right?
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
a beautiful-
Zandara. Zandara.
Zandara Kennedy.
Man, we're getting a lot more females in here. It's good.
Right?
It's good to see, and they compete too. I mean, none of them were, or only one of them was even in the death matches. So Marguerite's out front. Shelly's gonna give chase.
That's
Closing that.
Whoa!
No. I told you she's aggressive, man. She's getting in there. She closed that gap. She knows what she had to do. But yeah, Marguerite's he's dialed, dude.
He's performing surgery
So
right now.
Marguerite's filling that second to last outer zone. Good transition into the last outer zone. Keeping angle, lots of smoke. Good proximity from Shelly Hansen. All right, so that's going to be a good lead run 1 in the books for them. Both of them, good job. Shelly could have been closer on initiation, but that's not her fault. That's a really fast car in front of her.
That's true.
Let's see how she does in the chase, because I know she's going to be a little more aggressive than she was there. I want to see her in lead, because I know she's going to be more aggressive than she was in chase.
Okay, I'm hoping
I know she's
so.
going to throw it at the wall. I want to see a wall ride from Shelly.
Not too hard though. Let's not play back what happened last year.
No, I don't think she'll do that again.
As Shelly Henson leads,
Shelly Hansen.
Margaritas Cantanitas will follow.
And a nice feint entry from Shelly.
Playing it safe, not staying too high on that wall. Just
Good
just
proximity.
high enough.
Let's see if she hits the outer zone. Just misses it. Margaritas. Oh, we got active arrow.
Oh.
Margaritas, good proximity. Wow, and big gap from Shelly here.
Right. This will be interesting.
Nice
This
filling
will
of
be
that second to last outer zone.
Her transition right here, nice.
And Margaritas
smooth.
dropping 2 tires. Shelly kicking some cones. All right, so that's an interesting one.
That is.
That's an interesting one. They both had some bobbles in the chase position. Both decent lead. I will say Margaritas Castanedis' lead was a little more
Dialed in,
persuasive.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he fulfilled that outer zone.
And he hit all the outer zones besides, I believe, the first outer zone, but it's a touch and go, so it's not as big. Let's go to the judges, because I can't, that one's confusing.
I don't want to say one more time. I don't think
If we do have one more time, I think that
I would
would
understand,
be it.
yeah.
I think that would be it. Give it up for Shelly Hansen and Margaritas Katsanidis.
Margaritas, happy Greek man. Give it up for him, everybody. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
And Margaritas Katsanidis gets the win.
We are cruising through the top 32.
TJ and Alex Anderson.
Yeah,
Next.
yeah. So TJ Hunt and Alex Anderson are up next. That's your boy, yeah?
Oh, they're both. Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, so good job to Margaritas.
I'm pretty impressed with TJ Hunt, man. You know, the driving, him coming up, I didn't really realize that he would drive so much, and it seems like he's got a lot of drive behind the sport to really beat that.
Yeah,
to really push his skill,
he's actually a passionate competitor.
Yeah.
Like, he comes to drive. He's
Yeah,
not here for
100%.
clout. He's not here for.
It's not here for the clickbait. Man.
No,
He's actually here to
yeah,
make
exactly.
to make a statement.
He's
and,
put his
really-
shenanigans to the side and is like, I just want to focus
He's
on
focused.
driving.
He focuses
Yeah.
up. Yeah, it's good to see.
It's really cool to see. It's really cool to see.
I think this will be our first non-Nissan Toyota battle. I mean,
So-
Nissan, BMW. Nope, play spots. No, there's no Nissans. No Nissans involved. I hate to say it, but I'm kind of happy
What?
to not see
Did not see a Nissan for
Yeah.
a second.
Oh,
just for a little bit. I
So
didn't-
Alex Anderson's in a Corvette.
okay,
We've seen him before. He knows the track well. TJ Hunt
also
knows the track very well.
He's podiumed
he
here
has
multiple times.
3 trophies from HOTPIT Autofest. He's podiumed 3 times.
That is a brand new car.
Or you know what? He's actually won 3 events.
He's won 3 of
I
these.
believe TJ Hunt has won 3 events.
Who won the last one? Was it TJ? I don't remember. No, he might not have been here. I don't keep up with the kids.
I don't remember, but I know he took podium at Irwindale as well.
Go fast, AZ. Or is that, do we have an Arizona native in the house?
Arizona native. That's Arizona native right there. Alex Anderson.
Borrow that pen, Playboy.
So 2 fairly expensive vehicles here. not disposable chassis. Either
Not
of these
yet.
cars.
But the cool thing is the Corvette has removable quarters. I know of.
Yeah, they're plastic too. I think.
Are they plastic, fiberglass?
Something like that,
Damn
composite.
near same thing. Oh,
Uh-oh. Got an issue from TJ Hunt, I believe.
is he going off track? Yes, he is.
Uh-oh. So, surprise from TJ Hunt there. We don't know what's going on yet.
You remember at the first hot pit when we had like 30 drones following drivers?
Yeah. Okay, so TJ Hunt called the competition 5. Probably just some small issue he needs to go handle. The car was driving, so it looks like he's already back in line. He probably just needs to fix a few things. We're probably going to move on to Schaefer and Casey Chavez.
Uh-oh.
I see Schaefer back there with a half put together car.
Didn't he?
You thought you were getting a break from an S chassis.
It's okay. It's
No,
okay.
no break for you, Gary.
Oh.
Right back to S chassis, and what is that? A BMW too?
Oh.
BMW
Oh,
is the-
brother!
It is. Yeah, E46 is the new S13.
Why can't these kids drift something unique like a catfish Camaro?
Oh, I saw the coolest one the other day.
Did you watch? If you watched Drift Masters this morning, there's a guy that's got a He's got a Pontiac.
A third gen? Oh yeah. That's cool.
I'll show you the coolest one right now.
There's a dude up north who has a catfish
Oh, that
Camaro on
thing's-
Wise Fab and 4G autos.
Really?
It is the most
Sick.
and they're like big wheels. They're not like the little ones. And I was like,
Nice. So he's rolling.
he's one of
He's
Shy Show
rolling.
Tones boys.
He's rolling.
What is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's,
shoot.
That's dope. I've always liked those cars, bro. It's just dope.
How does that just...
It's the styling. It's very
It's dope.
smooth.
It's dope. Especially the Ram Air, the WS6. That's good, bro. I remember as a kid, you'd see like black one ripping down. You got the WS6 man.
Look at John Schaefer brought half a car. That thing looks like a go-kart right now.
He's here from the IE. We got dune buggies out here. Yeah.
John Schaefer with the Mad Max S14.
In his defense, he crashed during practice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love John Schaefer's driving.
Sean Schaefer, probably one of the most passionate drivers out here today.
I personally think John Schaefer is the most. I said this last time. He's the most aggressive driver in non-pro drifting, competitive, non-professional competitive drifting. This is professional sport, but you know what I mean. There's no FD license
Yes.
involved, so he's the most aggressive driver here. I don't care what
He's
anybody
definitely
says.
the Chelsea DeNofa hot pit.
I don't care what
Yes.
anybody says. And you're gonna see that right now.
John Schaefer in the lead.
I'm telling you.
That boy did not slow
Look at
down.
John Schaefer.
That boy moving.
Yes, he is. Oh my God!
Oh.
Just set it and forget it.
A little contact right there.
God, does he know how to
What
get
are
that
you
thing?
doing?
Whoa, Casey Chavez diving in, closing the proximity. That was a good guess. That was a good guess.
Planted that sucker.
He said, you know what? I don't have a lot of proximity here. I'm diving in. And John Schaefer filling that last outer zone. Casey Chavez not too far behind.
Heaven forbid something happened and we have to see John Schaefer here in
Oh,
his suit.
man.
And if you people don't know, when I say you people, Hot Pit Universe, John Schaefer is the kind of guy he will walk right up these stands over the gate in his suit and pay good money to protest what is going on.
Well, it's crazy. He's always got a suit on, even when it's on.
All right, so Casey Chavez in the lead position in that beautiful E46. And Schaefer is not too far behind, throws it into the door.
The smoke hasn't even settled off the track and they're back at it. John Schaefer just giving a little space.
Casey Chavez super smooth in that E46. John Schaefer super aggressive in that S14.
That is a nice run. Now right here is where it all matters. Will he slow down? Nope. Oh, just a
Nice
little bit.
transition from Schaefer. Nice, let's go. That's a clean run from both the boys.
He's hanging out, watching the locals. Having a good day today, Chris?
Yes, sir.
That's right, baby. That's right.
That John Schaefer.
John Schaefer is, I'm telling you, brother, he's an aggressive guy. But Casey Chavez, I mean, I cannot say Chavez. Casey Chavez, super consistent, super smooth out front. That was a beautiful lead. And, man, that purple is purpling, isn't it?
That is a nice purple. That nice purple and white, good color combo. As
All right.
we wait for the judges, give it up for these two competitors right here. I can still not get over that Dustin Farrell and
that battle was good.
lives rent free right now.
Mr. Jeff Jones making his way up. Give us a little wave.
We'll see everybody.
And the judges, they think they're still going. That was a good battle. They are going back and forth. The judges are deliberating.
Yeah.
Who do you think got it, Gary?
I personally like Schaefer.
Okay.
More aggressive.
I'm a big fan of Schaefer. I like Casey Chavez. I like Casey. John Schaefer gets the win. I like Casey Chavez. Casey Chavez as well. I like how smooth it was. I like how consistent it was. Just wasn't as smooth. It wasn't as aggressive. I mean, look. It's just tough when they put you against Schaefer. It's a tough battle.
See, Marina, that's why I got an LS in my car. So I can make. My neighbor asked the other day when I pulled up, "What was all that noise you was making?" I was like, "That's just freedom."
All right, so we will move on to the next. We're gonna go back to the last battle. I think TJ Hunt is done with his competition timeout.
He's got his ducks in a row.
He's lined up. Alex Anderson's pulling on track. TJ Hunt's right behind him.
Alex Anderson sounds like he runs like a wrestling school.
What?
Alex Anderson, School of Wrestling. I'll teach you chokeholds, grapples, bumps, and all you need to know to be you a successful wrestler.
You think anybody wants a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys?
No.
Or is it more like the foot fist wave? Have you seen that? You've seen that, right?
I've seen it.
Foot fist wave with Danny McBride. That's like what blew him. Oh, dude, it's so amazing. Oh, I love it.
I feel like they just.
I warmed up the tires. Oh, whoa! Alex Anderson got into the dirt there.
You can only be so lucky. You can only ask for
I need a movie with him. Oh no, they had that. He's bowing down when
Yeah.
Will Ferrell came,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh."
Ashley Schaefer BMW.
I like that
He
movie.
is a vastly superior machine.
It's
So
him.
TJ Hunt is waiting
Like,
for
Robbie's
his
like,
lead
Who
driver,
the F is this guy?
and Alex Anderson will pull into the lead position.
Okay.
After Hot Pit, I will be going home and swimming in my neighbor's pool.
We gotta figure out more ice.
Oh, what happened? Ice? Oh.
So getting ready to send cars. Alex Anderson out in front.
TJ Hunt will follow. Let's see if he got his technical issues all aligned.
Oh,
Nice.
nice dive in from TJ Hunt.
That boy know that car brand new, right?
And Alex Anderson filling that touch and go. Smooth transition for both drivers. TJ Hunt is right there wheeling.
That's how you
Look
do
at
it.
TJ.
Look at TJ.
Give it up for
Hunt.
TJ Hunt and Alex Anderson. Smooth transition in the last outer zone.
There we go.
Alex Anderson with a textbook hand out the window.
There we
Give him the
go.
shaka. Let's go.
Wow.
With the double
What a
shaka.
chase.
That was
What a
sick.
chase.
The goddamn 401k boys are here.
The 401k boys are out
They're
today.
falsifying your loan right now, and you too can get a low interest rate of 29.9% on a finance card. Do we not have any charges? or Hellcats?
You're talking. Those are Compton APR rates. So TJ Hunt, that was a crazy lead. Let's see I want to see his. That was a crazy chase. I want to see his lead, and I want to see what Alex Anderson has to say about that.
Alex
about
has
that
really
chase.
got his work cut out for him, man. That
Yeah.
was really a textbook chase right there.
That's all. That's pretty much all you want to do if you're TJ.
That's
100%.
what I
So
like.
TJ Hunt will lead. Alex Anderson's gonna chase, and yeah, that's gonna be a tough one to follow.
Just a little bit. It's gonna be hard, but I think it might be even.
And we can't count him out.
Not at all.
No, he's definitely
He's a
a solid driver.
great
man. Let's
driver.
see what he's got to bring to the table right here.
So TJ Hunt, I want to see if they still do that fat feint entry. Yes, we do.
Keeping it consistent.
Nice proximity to the wall. TJ Hunt just touching the touch and go. Smooth transition. So, okay. Nice dive in from Alex. Give him a little bit of the TJ. Oh, nice dive in.
The pressure, that's good.
I like TJ staying consistent right now. He's not letting the pressure.
And TJ's that was a very consistent line from TJ. He did not change his 1 degree.
Have you noticed?
Oh, a little bit of contact. Yeah, that was good from both. That was a
you
little
notice-
slower of a
Just
lap.
Just a bit.
A little slower of a lap, but
consistent, though.
consistent
The wheel
overall.
speed was there. It wasn't a lot of fixing or anything like that.
Yeah, I feel like
Is it fixing or what would you adjustments?
adjustment.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Fixes.
Yeah, TJ Hunt was super smooth. It was almost like he was driving by himself.
Damn near.
But Alex gave him a really good lead run for him to be able
Yeah,
to really
and
tuck up into the pocket.
you
So
all-
you got to take that into consideration.
Yeah, I explained that last time, but
I think that
Really?
both drivers really put on a good showcase of just really clean, consistent runs. So I think TJ was a little bit more aggressive.
I think TJ was more
But
aggressive as well.
Alex was really committed and together all around, man. So I'd be really
Yeah,
interested to see
that's
what
just
drivers
a-
have to say here after
Exactly,
this battle.
exactly. That was
If you go one more time.
that
I'd
was
give it a
that
one more
was a
time.
tough call. How do you guys feel about that? Who wants to see it one more time?
I don't know.
All right, it sounds like they do want to see it one more time.
I'm down for one more time.
Judges. All right, you're gonna get it. It's a one more time.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because both drivers really showcased that.
Yeah, that was just too
In
good,
order
too hard to
have
judge.
A really good chase, you got to have a good lead, and I think that watching the replay back to back, I think both drivers really showcased that effort. So it's going to take one of them to really kind of nudge out.
Somebody's got to make a mistake, or somebody's got to really
Got to step it up.
Exactly.
Someone's got to step it up, man.
because that was a tough one to call. So we're gonna move on to the next battle. Rudy Hansen and Sam Magmumi.
Rudy
Two
Hansen.
OGs. I don't see Rudy Hansen's car.
Is not there?
Oh, there it
It's
is.
right next to. Is that
Yeah,
Sam?
it's hiding behind the wall. Yeah, they're both next to each other.
Rudy Hansen
All right, so
coming
Rudy-
off.
Camouflaged in there.
Yeah, Rudy Hansen and Sam Magmumi. Two OGs. They've driven just about every hot pit event, and they are both FD level drivers.
I believe Rudy just won at St. Louis, or was that what was the last track they were at?
That was St.
Louis. Yeah, I believe he won there.
Yeah, so sounds like Rudy's coming off of a dub. Probably wants to get a dub here so he can take home some money.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. He needs some steak with the beans and rice. You know what I'm saying, Chris Miller?
Right you are, Gary.
Nothing like a good 96er to eat at the house with your lady.
A 96-ounce steak?
96 ounces.
That sounds aggressive.
Give it to me.
That's
All the meat.
an aggressive steak.
I'd have to see it. I've eaten a 30-ounce steak.
That's a lot.
That's a 30-ounce steak with bread, appetizers, and water. So maybe if I go in dry, I could
Just hit it. Just the meat.
just
Give me the meat.
Just give it. I want all the meat in my mouth, Ryan LaRue. Just put it in my mouth.
All right, so Rudy Hansen's going to give us a lead. Sam Magmumi is going to chase. This is going to be good. This should be just like all the other high-level runs we've seen. Both of these guys throw down. I'm predicting there's going to be a ton of smoke from this battle. So it should be fun to watch.
It shall be indeed, Chris Miller. As we sit here and wait with our guest host, surprise host, Mr. Ryan Little himself. You're here. That is
Any
you.
chance we see Ryan Little at one of these hot pit auto events?
I would love to, man. If I get the chance,
There's a good
I would
pop.
love to be out here. I mean, my
So-
cabin is right down the street. This is my local track. I would love to come out here and showcase, man. That'd be real nostalgic for me.
I'd like to see it too. And just as I predicted, tons of smoke from both cars.
Dude, I've been watching Rudy just shred all season.
Rudy-
FD, man. He's really stepped it up.
Rudy is
It's
insane.
really cool to see, man.
Oh, we got contact.
A little bit, but Rudy doesn't step
Rudy's
down.
keeping it
He
together.
keeps it pushing. He keeps it pushing. I must say, Rudy Henson with one of the best looking cars.
I think we're gonna have to
You
go.
like it? You like how this car looks?
I like the color combination.
It stands out in your face, man. It's
Yeah,
cool.
we're probably gonna have to. I would think take a look at Rudy's car.
He's about it.
It seemed like there was contact. I don't know if that knocked his wheel out of alignment or something like that.
It's for me, for his car, like since it's brighter, I can see like all the corrections and
Yeah.
when he's like left foot braking.
really shows commitment and
Yeah.
his overall inputs. That's cool.
I'm just a student of the game, learning. Chris
When
Miller.
are you going to be out here?
I'm building
I just gotta-
something. I'm building. I got me a
Something to
little
go compete?
Snow
I
cones
just-
for my
I-
girlfriend.
I just got a 4-door 32
Okay.
shell, so I'm
I love
gonna
those.
Just I wanted something as weird as it sounds, cheaper than an S chassis coupe to get. Clean,
Really?
clean title. 32
It's funny that you
shell.
put it that way. It definitely is.
Well, because it's just who you know.
Yeah.
It's who you know. So
Sure.
I don't want to compete, but if I get to that level, give me like 3 to 5 years. 3 to 5 years just to have some fun. And I say 3 to 5.
I
like,
support it.
Yeah.
You keep it RV.
I'm gonna swap some. I was keeping a Nissan, all Nissan though.
You're not gonna put RV.
All right, so
No.
Sam Magmumi is in the lead position.
Broke.
You don't need a lot, man.
We had a little bit of a bobble and a mistake in the chase. I'm not sure if we are going to take a timeout and fix these cars. Nope, we're just going to send him.
No, he's just going to go out there and do what he does best and suck it up and drive. Put a little MAN on Sam's door right now. Let him know I can
Nice and
smell
high.
him.
High and tight from Sam. Hits the outer zone. Tons of smoke.
Right now, just gonna play. This is.
And look at Rudy just
smoke.
Look at Rudy reeling him in slowly.
Just enough right here. This is where contact was had last time. But Rudy hit
Rudy spins out. That's going to be a zero from both
Is
drivers.
that technically, that's got to be
I think
one
that,
more time.
yeah, it would
That's
have,
a
I
one
feel
more
like that
time.
cancels
Gotta
each
be a
other
one more
out.
time, yeah, that's
I
gotta be
believe
a
that's a one more time.
I would deem that a one more time, but I'm not a judge.
Neither are we.
Yeah.
But I would.
Quite obviously a one more time.
As the kids say in the bathroom, run a fair one. Run a fair one, bro.
I don't really know what that means, Gary.
Okay. Oh, Jesse. What's up?
Talk a little bit with you guys.
Okay.
And then for half
Right you are, Gary.
What's cracking with you, bro? I thought you were already doing that.
Sir, how's it going, my boy? Nice to see you again. This boy's sweating. You got some sins to confess?
Man. Okay, we only got 2 more battles right now.
We still got TJ Hunt, right? Did somebody get the win? Someone maybe got the win? Hold on. I guess Sam won,
Sam Magmumi got the win?
right? We were too hyped up to see our local pro NASCAR driver, Jesse Luigi here. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, doing good. It's nice to be out here. Super cool to have all the fans, everybody who's out here supporting HOTPIT Autofest. Man, there's a lot of good cars out here. I mean, 40-something drivers that came out. So
41.
pretty cool to see people, kind of migrating from the streets to the track, right?
Yes.
That's what it's about. It's about, going out there, building a car. Whether you build something that's just, bare bones, just hydro and some, angle kit, maybe knuckles or whatever, or you go full-blown race car, you name it, whatever it is, build those cars and come out to the event. It's really cool to see how big this event has grown since its infancy.
Yes.
And to see all these drivers out here, all these fans enjoying it, clean culture here with all these sick cars out there. I mean, it's a perfect mixture of show car, race cars, and good old fun here at Orange Grove Speedway.
And this is the 1-year anniversary today of HOTPIT Autofest. And like you said, to see it come from just small till now is great, and to the future as well.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think this thing has a lot of legs to grow. Right now, you got your big series, obviously FD,
Yes.
right? But there's grassroots folks out there who maybe don't have that kind of budget to go run FD or even try to run FD, but they got enough money to get their race car that they do have and compete at events like this. And not only compete, I mean, you got something to win here.
Yes.
I mean, I was walking back there, I saw
You guys take checks off.
$5,000 to win.
$5,000.
I mean, that's a pretty good amount right there. So
More than Formula Drift.
yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't. It's not.
Okay, well, thank you.
I mean, it's about time they started paying me.
But still, though, it's awesome for the grassroots folks to be able to come out here, bring their race cars, compete, have good fun. At the end of the day, it's all fun. There's no drama. Just everyone's out here to have a good time. Whether you win or you don't, you're just out here to compete, get on this amazing live stream, get some exposure for you, your partners, your sponsors, your family, your friends, whatever, and then just have a good time. And they're doing it.
I'm gonna ask you the question: will we see you out here one day, or will you just stick to NASCAR?
You know what? So I love NASCAR, and I got a lot of money and energy and everything
You got
tied
a lot
up
of money.
in
You
it.
sponsoring? We need a raise.
Got a lot of money tied up in it.
Okay.
I wish I had a lot of money. No, but honestly, it'd be fun to one day compete. I don't know. I think it'd be cool. Maybe one day. I don't really have a comp car. I have a car, but not a comp car. So I would have to go do that whole build and spend a lot of time and effort doing that. But who knows? Maybe one day. I wouldn't rule it out. But it's not like the next thing I'm doing yet.
Now we will
It's not
have-
impossible.
Yes, we've got Zendara Kennedy versus
So
Pablo
this is our
Cabrera.
third female. This is the third female driver. Zendara Kennedy out front in the 350Z. And she is, wow, big flick into the outer zone, into that touch and go. She's flicking. She's doing some aggressive flicks. Check this out. Check her transitions out, Gary.
Right here. This right here is what I want to see. Will she be able
Check
to
this
flip
transition
back
out. Watch this. Full lock.
just a little bit?
Lock to lock. Zendara Kennedy. Filling the outer zone. Not ton of angle, but she did hit the outer zone.
That's enough.
Yeah, so man, that was pretty awesome to see that battle right there. I'm about to head out there and maybe do a little bit of a show for the crowd out there.
Oh, what you bring today?
I brought the C6 Z06.
Uh-oh.
Literally drove it up here, one of my daily drivers. So we're going to go out there and just slide around a little bit, see what I can do. I've never driven this configuration right here, so it should be fun.
I've seen you drive. You'll be okay.
Let's see if a NASCAR driver can get around this track.
Boy, if you don't stop playing.
All right, good seeing you.
Appreciate you.
All right, thanks, brother. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, as we are here, back here, Zendara.
All right, so Pablo Cabrera out front. Zendara Kennedy chasing, and she's right there, all in the smoke. I would have got lost.
Same. Just a little bit of gap on that, but it doesn't matter. She's
So
still
Pablo
keeping up with
Cabrera,
Pablo.
I do see a fire.
Oh!
Pablo Cabrera's car, there's a fire.
I
Oh,
think
it
that
put
was-
itself out.
Yeah.
Wow, that was scary looking. Might have been a nitrous fire.
Oh, it could be. It could be. It's something about engine fires and
Somebody,
oh,
I would say somebody check Pablo's car just to make sure that it's
Yeah.
not on fire, because I 100% saw a flame. It looks like it's still on fire.
yeah, that's not bueno. That means not good in Spanish. I heard.
Yes. Right you are, Gary.
How you say no not good in Armenian?
Okay, we do have a fire. We do have a fire.
So right now he's gonna pull up to the fire team.
Nice. Meet up with the drive right to the fire truck. That's badass.
They're
All right, so
fast.
these guys
the
are
truck
gonna.
is driving away.
Our fire officials are gonna get this taken care of in timely fashion, I'm sure. And hopefully not too much damage is done to Pablo's car. I know it. I mean, he drove it there, so it looks to be okay. Please use the water.
Why is that? So the kids can know.
The water? Well, nobody likes when they get their engine full of the sulfur and white powder stuff. It's just a pain in the butt to clean.
I understand.
You got to take the car back and power wash it, and then you can finally figure out what went wrong once you clean the mess.
Please tell me I'm not a noob. My fire extinguisher went off in my car the other day. Just a smart because the pin fell out. But it was enough to disturb my day.
Oh man, was it a regular fire extinguisher, the sulfur kind?
Sulfur kind.
Oh, that's
A Hoonigan
That's
certified.
unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's fine. I wiped it off, brushed it off my shoulder.
that sucks.
Reminds me of Z-Wing Zach. He had his fire extinguisher go off at LS Fest. He's driving, like, is he on fire? No, his fire extinguisher went off.
That's funny.
Also happened to Teddy Poofandadan from the old Auto Factory Realize team, one of the dudes I used to watch heavily.
What happened to those guys? What happened to Auto Factory Realize?
Same thing that happened to the submarine. It imploded.
All right, so Pablo Carrera's car looks like it survived pretty good. I mean, that's about as good as you're going to get from a fire. He drove it to the fire truck, so can't be too bad. Hopefully he can sort it out pretty quick here.
We just have one more battle, I believe.
So are we calling it? Does Zendara officially get that?
What happened to TJ Hunt? Yeah. I love Hot Pit, and Hot Pit loves you too. Wow, another Cyril Westwood. I spoke too soon.
So that was our last battle of the top 32. We're going to move on to the top 16 after this break, but I believe we got a couple shows in store for you guys in the meantime.
So we might revisit it going to top 16. Yeah. That way it kind of gives them enough time to figure out what's going on here. I think I will use the facilities.
Is it me? Yeah. Okay, so once we get Pablo cleared off track, we're gonna revisit the one more time between I think it's Alex Anderson and TJ Hunt, and that'll be the last. That will be the last battle of our top 32. We're gonna move into break. We're gonna have a couple shows, a couple displays, and then we're gonna move into the top 16. If you need to get something to eat, need to get something to drink, please visit the vendors out back. They are supporting us. They help us do this, so we like to help them too. All right, looks like Pablo Cabrera is off track, and his car is good. His car is driving. Okay, so we're gonna go into this the last battle of the top 32. It's gonna be a one more time between Alex Anderson and TJ Hunt. I don't see either car, but they should be here pretty soon. And then we're gonna go into a break. And Gary's back, the beautiful Gary King Jr.
Jordan with the gorgeous Chris Miller. The two best announcers in the SoCal drift scene.
Can we talk about the whole event, boys? We're showing the car show on the live stream.
Are we?
Nice.
Oh shoot! As you
So,
can see.
like I said, if you after this, there's gonna be a break. You want to come out and check the car show out. There's 300 plus vehicles here.
Wow.
All from different makes, models, different heritages. There's plenty of vendors. There's giveaways, plenty of food, snacks. Definitely check out the car show vendor area. There's also a model showcase, so you can go take pictures with models or meet some models to hire at your next show or something, or maybe you just want to go look.
There's nothing wrong with looking. Don't look too hard.
No, you don't want to do that.
Is it muted?
Hey. You and I. Yeah, let's talk. You want that real quick? Hop up. You can stay.
Are you ready for this job?
Share a chair.
All right, so we got Jeff Jones and RJ Contreras here from HOTPIT Autofest. Our organizers,
Holy moly.
our event organizers, have something to say to you guys. Jeff?
I am out of breath from going up those stairs so many times and running around this massive car show. What a success. I'm extremely happy we paired with Clean Culture. I hope you guys are entertained down there.
Dude, it's been amazing. The outcome of this has been unreal. I mean, we have over 300 cars. I believe, I haven't
50-something vendors.
No, more than that.
More than that?
Yeah, from...
A water gun fight.
It's a whole
The water gun fight is like...
It's a whole carnival.
It is.
You got to go to Prisma
The
Lab,
water,
get your water gun.
the water
really?
gun fight is like
okay.
ridiculous. It's
Yep,
like
yep,
super
yep.
sick. So, I think we have easily over 3,000 people, I think.
We're killing
I
it.
don't
We're
know.
doing good.
Yeah.
But we are going to end the live stream right now.
Okay.
6:15 is when the live stream is going to start back up. We are a half an hour behind on our top 32, but the rest of the show will be on time for our top 16 and on. We're going to get all the way through our top 16, and then if you're listening down there, they're going to do the two-step competition after we are done with our finals.
Will that be down
So
here?
that will be down on the track, assuming they don't get booted trying to move cars. Hopefully that all happens and it's all gravy. And 6:15 national anthem, top 16, all the goodness.
Yep.
Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you to the guys that watching, plugged in, tuned in, all the things. We're out of here. Let's get some eat.
Yes, let's go.
Drain the Liz.